A cheery good morning to you on the western slope. Cheery, I should say chilly out there. Mid-20s Grand Junction, Delta, low 20s Montrose. Montrose, we're going to be trending colder than the rest of the locations along the Highway 50 corridor today and tomorrow, but then everyone will readjust to colder temperatures all of next week. In fact, some of our current temperatures will become our highs later next week. So that's cold. That's upper 20s, low 30s. We do have a bit of a wind chill for Grand Junction. That just means grab a layer on your way out the door. Keep that layer handy. We're going to see overcast conditions throughout the day. Thin high clouds to start. Later this afternoon, we could see some snow producing clouds, primarily over the Delta and the Montrose area. Later this afternoon, mid 30s. The thing about our afternoon high temperatures and Montrose, again, just like yesterday, on the low end of the 30s. We will readjust, but we adjust to colder temperatures for the rest of the weekend and the rest of next week. The average high temperatures this time of the year, it's actually increasing. We should be in the upper 30s, 38 degrees. It may not sound like a lot, but as we continue moving forward in the calendar, we start to add a degree or two each afternoon. Tomorrow, Saturday, no different. Well, partly cloudy skies. Breezy, so these temperatures will actually feel colder Saturday afternoon, even though they are slowly dropping. We don't have a whole lot of wind right now. Generally, you need about 5 miles per hour to officially create that wind chill category, but when you're colder than 50 and you have a breeze, even when you're riding a bike, you're going to create a wind chill. So just take it easy. It's not all that detrimental, but if you're outside with exposed skin for a prolonged period of time, you could run into some problems. Again, expect winds tomorrow afternoon out of the north to reinforce the cold air. Radar right now, we're sweeping clear. If I had satellite mode engaged, we'd see some cloud coverage. There have been a couple of reports of flurries not making it to the ground up in the Glade Park area, also along the northern portion of the Colorado Plateau. We have an incoming storm system. It's a very different pattern than what we've had recently. We don't have watches, warnings, or advisories for the western slope. All that exists in the southeastern corner of Colorado. That's where the biggest hit of this storm system that's incoming is going to have impacts along the southeastern quadrant. Now, the National Weather Service may be evaluating whether or not to add the San Juan Mountains just to a winter weather advisory, and it's all because of this culprit, low pressure system. The storms we've been getting and the storms we've had have been heavily laden with moisture. Not exactly cold. They've been streaming in like a train from the Pacific, various source regions around Hawaii and even further into Indonesia. Pineapple Express, Mango Express, but that is no more. And that was riding in on the subtropical jet. Now we have our polar jet stream dipping down. We have a ridge of high pressure in the eastern Pacific steering those storms. So our pattern today, our pattern Sunday, Monday, and our pattern at the end of the month is going to be this similar pattern, dropping out of the Pacific Northwest, low pressure systems swinging through. This has put good rain at Lake Mead, and that's big improvements there. But once we get into the afternoon hours, this low starts to cross into the Four Corners region. We start to see more snow developing on the southern tier of the state, and then we could see some wraparound opportunities locally after 4 o'clock. I'm talking primarily Delta and Montrose. I don't expect any accumulations, but the possibility is there as this system exits. Quick mover, relatively dry compared to what we've been dealing with, and influenced with a lot of cold temperatures. Just take a quick gander. This weekend is as good as it's going to get in the middle 30s, but all of next week, we drop to the chilly temperatures in the mornings and we drop to the chilly temperatures in the afternoons.